What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna go ahead and get straight down to it. I wish somebody told me this sooner. I've been doom scrolling, and I'm not proud of saying this, but I'm gonna be honest because I feel convicted. I'm not the type of people who doom scroll and see a bunch of funny cat videos, people twerking, or world star hip hop videos. That's not my style. As corny as it sounds, because I am a tree guy, I just see tree fails or educational tree videos. And if it's not that, I'll see something that's educational for my mind, for my heart, my spirit, for my family, for parenting. I'm always about how to improve and better myself. But now this is the part that I don't want to, I will feel like if I was talking to myself and someone said the same conversation, I will feel slightly offended. But it's not about being offended, it's about being educated. There's no way you're watching a 1 minute video or a 30-second video or 15-second clip and it's gonna change your life. There's no way. You can't say I have been delivered. You can't say, oh, I now know how to do heart surgery or cut a tree down with a 5-minute tutorial. No, you can't. You gotta stop lying to yourself. You're just cheating. You're giving yourself the satisfaction, the dopamines, to say that you completed, you did something that you really didn't. Because you got an idea of something, because you looked at a newspaper and only see the headliner. You think you know the whole story? No, you don't. The story could be completely different once you actually read it. So that being said, stop doom scrolling. Stop going there, watching the video, thinking that because you saw it, now you're more educated. No, you're not. And now let's get down to it. And I'm sorry, guys, if the steering wheel is getting in your face, but I refuse to. I stay sucker free. I'm not gonna have my hands holding the phone. That's just not me. I even tell my kids, hey, listen, you are not gonna watch YouTube. And if you do, one thing, and if you're a parent or a person who is an adult that knows kids, share this message. Stop letting your children, or stop letting children watch YouTube unsupervised. Even if they be, oh, but I got the kids app. Listen, stop. Don't do it. Why? I'll tell you why. Because even I thought that I could trust a random app to be around my children unsupervised. Let me go ahead and fill you in with a little story that happened. I had my children, let them see, they got their own little TV in the room, and they watch YouTube Kids at the house, in the room, because they're like, okay, as long as you're not watching adult content, we're good. And let me tell you something. And I swear to God, I'm not even joking, there was pornography on the YouTube's Kids video. When you see the thumbnail clips, it was literally having a penis, private area, before I get banned or shut down with this video, a private area inside of a private area. Come on now. If that's not meant for children, then what is? Let alone the next slide be having all these other stuff about, oh, it's okay to be trans. Listen, children supposed to be innocent and pure. So that being said, I keep saying that. I'm a little angry because I can't believe that really happened. And just to put it out there, because if you think I'm lying, I even got my wife to come in the room so she can see it as well, because I don't want to say, hey, YouTube is banned for everybody. Oh, that's just because I feel some type of way, or I saw something and then have zero proof. I even got my wife to look at it and she could vouch and say, yes, I saw it too. That is legit. So don't have your kids on a tablet or on a phone, because while you guys are so in denial to believe, oh, my kids are good, I trust my kids. What are you talking about? You trust your kids? You trust your kids to be adults? I trust my kids to be kids. And I want my kids to be kids. I want them to learn the same way how I learn. But there's no way I'm going to put my children in front of a phone and thinking, oh, my kid have access to a cell phone. No, the world have access to your kids. So before you think about letting your children being unsupervised, having a cell phone with them, think about that for a moment. Now we got that part out of the way. I'm sorry, that was a little rant there. Let's get back to doom scrolling. I told myself that, oh, I'm watching educational videos and all that because I'm watching educational videos, it's okay for me to watch these doom scrolling videos. Let me tell you something. That is the biggest freaking lie in the world. And why is that? Hold on, I gotta make sure that I'm on the right speed here. So I have to make sure that I am not doom scrolling, because if I'm doom scrolling, I'm playing myself. I'm no longer I'm a consumer. I'm not a product. And that's why I'm making a video right now, sharing you this information. So you're not a consumer. You're the product. Let everybody know who you are. Share your personal experience. And I'm sorry, it's just, there's so much to talk about on that note, because it's scary. If you have your children unsupervised with the internet, where everybody in the world is on the internet, you have your children completely vulnerable. So doing that is wildly insane. Let's get back to doom scrolling. I'm all over the place here. If you're doom scrolling, stop it. If you want to educate yourself, like I told my children, you're not going to watch any YouTube videos unless it's supervised. I got to be there. And if you're going to watch something that's going to be educational, I'm not here to watch, hey, how I could go ahead and make a macaroni necklace. I don't care about that. I'm not teaching my children that. We're not doing that. We're not idiots. We are above ourselves who we were yesterday. I'm not going to say I'm above everybody, but that's what I'm aiming for. I'm teaching my children to be number one. Not number two, number three, or compare myself to number one. No, we are the number one. And that's how you're supposed to see yourself and train yourself to be that exact same person. Let's see here. We have to take accountability with our own actions. There's no excuse. And I told my children, if you're going to do something, we're going to watch a video that's 10 minutes minimum or higher. And I'm going to be there watching it with them, because guess what? They see something educational, then it's definitely going to be educational for me. And that's what you got to do. You got to put those type of vibes. You want to be teaching your kids the same stuff that you're teaching yourself, which is what I do on a daily. I teach my children to not act like a freaking peasant, where if some random person tell you to do something just because they said, oh, I had this amount of years of experience, you better do it. Heck no. Question it. You need to confirm it. Confirm everything that they say that is a fact. Confirm it yourself. Educate yourself. If I say 2 + 2 is 4, don't just take my word for it. Confirm it. I'm going to give you the formula. I'm going to show you 2 with another 2. You put those 2 fingers together, now you got 4. You count it. I'm showing you proof. I'm showing you evidence. We got way too many people in this world that is just taking evidence, like a one screenshot that could have been AI or anything, and they're just taking it. Like, oh, well, he seemed like a trustworthy person. Oh, well, he's a celebrity. Oh, he's this and that. No, it's insane. So I hope whoever's watching this video gains some type of knowledge, because at least we could just share together that, hey, cell phones are not good. Tablets are not good. Don't let your children raise themselves. Be involved. Involve yourself with your children as much as possible, especially if you're taking them to these public schools where they are spending more than 4 hours. They spend more time in school than they actually be in front of your face, learning a whole bunch of bad habits, a whole bunch of crazy nonsense, learning how to act like a prisoner, sitting down, have to listen to the man. It's crazy. So you gotta unplug yourself and stop being so biased of, oh, well, I know I'm smarter than everybody. Listen, the second I learn and accept the fact that I have so much to learn and I'm really not smart, but I'm trying my best, is the second I was open so many doors in this world. Is the very same second I went ahead and started learning. Because you can't learn if you're going to be a stubborn person, be like, oh, I already know this person's wrong, without even checking out anything. And don't even get me started with the vaccines and stuff. Yeah, I said it. I'm not scared to admit the truth. I'm not scared to admit that I'm a Christian. I love Jesus Christ. And I'm grateful every day. I'm healthy. I'm blessed for that. I have pure gratitude. I give God thanks every day that I'm alive. I give God thanks that I'm here with my family. I give God thanks that to teach me patience, to teach me more stuff, because I want to learn. I want to be better. I want to reach out to everybody. And I want to show people what I learned, because I'm not gatekeeping nothing. What I learn and what I know, I want you to have it, and I'll give it to you for free. There's no price tag on that. I'm not one of these pastors in church teaching you that, oh, you have to pay your tithes. They're only teaching you the Old Testaments. It just so happened to be really convenient. They only talk about the Old Testaments, about, oh, you have to pay tithes and all, but they never talk to you about the New Testament, where they abolished tithes. Listen, if you want to, and since we are on the topic, if you're a Christian or you're religious and you're going to church, if your pastor is telling you that you have to pay your tithes, because if you do, you're going to have a better life, you're going to get paid in tenfold, yo, they're freaking liars. They're going to burn in hell for lying to you, because there's a lot of people out here who are legit broke, and they only got like $100 in their name, maybe $5 in their name, and they go ahead and they put it there. They put everything on that offering basket, thinking that they're gonna get paid a tenfold. Like if like being a Christian is an easy winning lottery ticket or something. That's crazy. But they will literally tell you that. Oh yeah, if you do that, it will happen. I got so many stories about this person was this and that and this. Yo, let's talk about survival stuff. God himself said, those who don't work, don't eat. So if you are having a problem with finance, work. You gotta put in the work. God gave you 2 hands, 2 feet. And if you don't got 2 legs, well, at least you got 2 feet. You don't got 2 legs or 2 feet, well, at least you still got a brain. Figure it out. There's a way to get around everything. And we got to stop having that victim mentality. Oh, because it's my race. Oh, it's because I'm sick. Oh, because I got kids. Oh, everybody got an excuse. Figure it out. There's always a way out. Always. I mean, prison escape is a word. It happens. People think there's no way to get out of prison, but they find a way. So think of it like that. You are in your own hellhole. You're on your own prison. What are you going to do to get yourself out? Are you just going to sit there and be throwing your hands up? Oh, well, I'm trapped. I'm dead. Nothing's going to change. Yes. But first, you got to change your mind. Change the people who you're around with. You can't change the people on how they act, but you could change the people who you're hanging out with so they can act different. For the ones who you want to hang out with, at least they bring some type of positivity, some type of encouragement. Because, yo, you got to stop hanging around with the same people who all they want to do is turn up, drink, smoke, be with girls, talk about some gangster stuff. Yo, that's so lame. It's so fake, and it's a lie. Talking about sports. Yo, why y'all talking about sports? How about play a sport? Get involved. I'm involved. I'm active. If I'm not working, I'm being a parent. If I'm not being a parent, I'm not working. I'm being involved by working on myself. I'm being active. I'm playing football, basketball, boxing. I'm doing it all. It's fun to watch sports. I'm not condemning anybody for watching sports, but you got to know the difference from being obsessed and being involved. Even when people are like, oh, God says it's okay to drink wine. Yeah, you can drink a little bit. You can hang out, but we're not here to say, hey, turn up all the way up where you're completely a whole nother person. And that's the same thing, how you got to implement those same vibes on being a super fan. You got to bring it down a bit. Y'all here praying, oh, I hope the Yankees win. Oh, I hope Ronaldo does his thing. Yo, are y'all serious? I literally see people just doing witchcraft and stuff like that, praising to these people just so they can win. I was like, yo, you pray to a team that don't even know you exist, but you don't even pray for yourself. You don't even pray for your family. You don't even pray for the ones who really do need God, but you praying for people who don't even know you exist. These are some things you got to ask yourself, and you got to be real. You got to stop lying to yourself, and you got to start making some different changes and make some upgrades with your life. So be responsible. And to close this message off, if you have any tree needs, hire a pro, call Tree Timber. And sorry if you feel like I talked my mouth off. It'd be like that. You're watching the video, so I'm not the victim. Tree Timber, baby, I'm out.